Welcome to this gentle journey meditation, focusing on creating a life filled with fulfilling success. Let's begin by settling into this moment together. Whether this is your first time joining a meditation practice or you've been walking this path for years, you belong here exactly as you are right now. There's no need to be anyone other than who you are in this moment. Take a moment to set your intention for our time together. Perhaps it's to find clarity about what success truly means to you, or to connect with your authentic desires. Maybe it's simply to be present with whatever arises. Trust that whatever intention surfaces is perfect for you right now. As we create this safe space together, know that you can rest here without judgment. There's no right or wrong way to experience this practice. We're simply creating space for you to explore what it means to live a life that feels genuinely fulfilling. Today we'll be working with the mantra, I will create a life that is filled with fulfilling success. We'll use this phrase as an anchor, returning to it whenever our minds wander. Start by finding a comfortable position. Allow your spine to be naturally upright, like a mountain reaching toward the sky while remaining rooted to the earth. Let your shoulders soften and your jaw release any tension it might be holding. Take a few natural breaths, not trying to change anything, just noticing the rhythm your body has already established. With each exhale, feel yourself settle in more deeply into this present moment. Now bring to mind our mantra. I will create a life that is filled with fulfilling success. Say these words silently to yourself, letting them rest gently in your awareness, like a stone dropped into still water. Notice what comes up when you hear these words. Perhaps there's excitement, or maybe some resistance appears. Maybe you feel unsure about what fulfilling success even means. All of these responses are welcome here. We're not trying to force anything or make anything happen. Let's explore what success means to you in this moment. Not what you think it should mean, or what others have told you it means, but what genuinely resonates in your heart right now. As you breathe naturally, allow images, feelings, or words to arise that represent fulfillment for you. Maybe it's the feeling of being deeply connected to your work, or the warmth of meaningful relationships. Perhaps it's the sensation of living authentically, or the peace that comes from being of service to others. Don't judge whatever arises, simply notice. Success might look like inner peace, creative expression, loving relationships, or making a difference in the world. There's no right answer, only your authentic truth. Return to the mantra. I will create a life that is filled with fulfilling success. Let these words wash over you like gentle waves, carrying away any old definitions that no longer serve you. Now we'll work with any obstacles or fears that might be present. Often, when we contemplate creating the life we truly want, old voices arise. The inner critic that says we're not capable, or the fear that whispers we don't deserve happiness. If you notice these voices, greet them with the same kindness you would offer a frightened child. They're trying to protect you, even though their methods might feel harsh. You can acknowledge them without letting them drive the conversation. Breathe with whatever arises. Fear of failure, fear of success, feelings of unworthiness, or confusion about your path. Let these feelings be present without needing to fix or change them. Sometimes the most profound transformation happens when we simply witness what is. Repeat the mantra softly. I will create a life that is filled with fulfilling success. Notice how this statement feels different now, perhaps more spacious, as you've made room for all parts of your experience. Let's connect with the part of you that already knows how to create a fulfilling life. Beneath all the worry and planning and striving, there's a wise part of you that understands what truly matters. This wisdom isn't something you need to acquire or develop. It's already present, like the sun behind clouds. Our practice is simply about removing the obstacles that keep us from seeing clearly. Feel into this knowing part of yourself. Maybe it speaks to you through your body, through sudden insights, or through a deep sense of rightness about certain choices. Trust this inner guidance, even when it doesn't make logical sense. As you breathe, imagine this wise part of you gently guiding your next steps. Not forcing or pushing, but offering gentle direction, like a caring friend walking beside you on a path. Return to the mantra. I will create a life that is filled with fulfilling success. Let these words be spoken from this wise place within you, carrying the authority of your deepest knowing. Now we'll work with the energy of creation itself. Creating a fulfilling life isn't about controlling outcomes or forcing things to happen. It's about aligning with the natural flow of your life and taking inspired action from a place of presence. Feel the creative force that flows through you, the same energy that grows trees and moves rivers. This creative power doesn't belong to you, but it expresses itself through you uniquely. When you're aligned with this creative flow, action feels effortless, like water finding its way downhill. You're not pushing against life, but dancing with it. Success becomes not something you chase, but something that emerges naturally from living authentically. Breathe into this understanding. Let go of the need to figure everything out with your mind. Trust that when you're present and aligned, the next step will be clear. Say the mantra with this energy flowing through you. I will create a life that is filled with fulfilling success. Feel these words as a commitment to staying present and allowing life to unfold through you. As we prepare to complete our practice, take a moment to appreciate yourself for showing up, for being willing to explore what fulfilling success means to you, for having the courage to question old patterns and open to new possibilities. Let the mantra rest in your heart now. I will create a life that is filled with fulfilling success. Not as something you need to make happen, but as a natural expression of who you are when you're fully present. Feel how this statement has evolved during our time together. Perhaps it feels more spacious now, less pressured, more connected to your authentic self. This is the magic of presence. It transforms everything without force. Take a few deeper breaths, beginning to reconnect with your body in this physical space. When you're ready, gently open your eyes if they were closed. As you transition back into your day, carry this sense of clarity and presence with you. Remember that fulfilling success isn't a destination you arrive at, but a way of being that you can choose in each moment. When you find yourself caught in old patterns of striving or comparing, return to the breath and remember what we've touched here together. Your life is already unfolding perfectly, even when it doesn't feel that way. Trust the process. Trust your inner wisdom. Trust that when you stay present and act from authenticity, you're already creating the fulfilling life you desire. I wish you the courage to live authentically and the wisdom to recognize the success that's already present in your life. Stay mindful, friends.